Hello. Put this down. I'm just in a really pretty spot. I was by a waterfall. Show you the picture. But there was people there, so I didn't want to do a video. So I'm in the city where I live. There's a little river. You might be able to hear. It's running right now. There it is. I love that sound. It's so calming. Oh. And anyway, so I wanted to. I was trying to figure out what to call this live stream. And the weight loss game is really appropriate because it's pretty much a game. There's so many, different weird diets out there. And I think people are always searching for what's going to work. And the most important thing, what I want you to remember is when you're thinking of losing weight, is that it takes time. Now, if you're in midlife, especially, it can take time. We don't know how much time. It's hard to tell because there's so many things going on in your body. There's so many things going on in your life. So unless you're a type of person who only has you to worry about, therefore it can control your environment, basically, all the things you eat, all the things you do, even your stress levels. So if you're able to really control all those aspects, what you eat, what your home environment's like, what your work environment's like, what you eat, your stress, everything like that, then you're going to have a much better way. You're going to have much better success, right? But I mean, most people live like they have families or they have people in their environment that tend to make a difference because with their time, with their space, with their stress levels. And so therefore it is kind of like a really hard thing to navigate. But also what I want you to realize is that it takes time. It's amazing how people think that they can get results really, really fast. And when they don't, they get disappointed. And to the point of 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks going by and being so disappointed you don't have results yet. That's such a short period of time. I know I talk about how I was able to lose a whole bunch of weight in perimenopause, but I was extremely strict. I was also, and I hate to say the word selfish because that's such a stupid way of saying it. Hey, Jennifer. I was also selfish in the way that when I said, okay, I'm going to lose the weight, I don't want to deal with this anymore, I chose 100% to go all in, to do it for me, and to block off everything else, if that kind of makes sense. So I didn't have young kids to worry about. I didn't have a husband, spouse. I just made him do his own thing, right? I didn't try to convince him. Thank you for, yeah. Sorry, I can barely hear. Can't read. Where I'm in a beautiful spot, I'm at Cullery Dam. But, it's really about you deciding and no excuses. So I did, I was at a point where I was gaining weight and I chose to lose it. And I chose to say, whatever I have to do, I'm going to do it. No excuses, nothing. I'm going to do, and I'm going to be selfish for this time. Because it's really, you need to block off time for you. You need to have space to do this. You need to have space around you. So if we feel like we're smothered with stress, with other people's problems, with other people's worries, with trying to please everybody else in our life, it's going to be, hi Carrie. It's going to be really hard to try and lose the weight because you are so focused on everybody else and everything else. So what needs to happen is you need to be 100% focused on you and doing what it takes. And you need to focus on, okay, stress can affect it huge. You will not release weight when you're stressed. So what can I do to reduce my stress? No, oh my God, I can't help this. I can't help that. My family's so this, and oh my God, they're getting in my way. No, you got to shut all that off. You got to stop playing the victim. You've got to take your own power. You got to say, I will do this for me. It's my time. Stop the excuses. Stop your story about it's so hard and you eat when you're stressed. And I always eat when I'm stressed and I just can't help it. I was so stressed, so I had to eat this. No, you don't. You make an excuse. Every time you go to eat something, stop and say, this is a decision. I can choose to eat this or I can choose to eat something different. And you've really got to think about it that simple, right? Now, there's a lot of conflicting information out there, tons. I just put a question up on Facebook about keto, the keto. I'm like, I don't know much about that diet, but I know it can help you lose weight. Basically, I think it's a lot like the Atkins, which also helped people lose weight, but it wasn't healthy. So I believe in healthy fats. Yes, you can have a lot of healthy fats, but I'm curious to know what type of fats or what type of foods the keto diet says are really super good and what type of carbohydrates they think are bad. I had one lady on YouTube tell me that any carbohydrate, like even broccoli and celery and all that, is too much carbohydrates. And I totally beg to differ, but anyways. So there is a lot of conflicting information. You got to shut all that out too. You got to tune into you. And this is what this whole process is about. It's about tuning into you. Shutting off everything else. Shutting off what other people tell you. Shutting off what other people say. Stop listening to the million other messages that are out there. Start connecting to your body, what feels right for you. Find something you can believe in as in a way of eating. You'll intuitively know, you know what, this seems like it's for me. This seems more right than some of these crazy other fad things. But I gotta go because people are coming. So anyways, I just wanted to mention those things. You really need to become more selfish when it's time to lose weight. And that is not a bad thing. That's a very good thing, because the best thing you can do in life is take care of you 100%. Reduce your stress, do things that bring you joy, eat healthy, and live a life that's true to you. All right, bye-bye.